Hello, good afternoon, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Welcome, one and all. I am happy to see you. I hope the weather is nice where you're at. We got a little bit of rain earlier, and it's looking a little bit brighter now. Sorry for the delay. We had so many shows planned for today. I think I had maybe 3 episodes lined up for today, but my friends down there in Argentina invited me to take part in one of their programs, and I was occupied for the earlier part of the day. But the show must go on, and we will be doing the player ratings for that game, Jamaica versus Argentina. It took place last night. We got the opportunity to see the magisterial Messi in action, and wow, what a treat that was. Before I go any further, however, remember, smash the like button, subscribe to Halftime TV if you haven't yet done so. RS Sports Store, my sponsors, picking shipping, big up on yourself. I'll leave the link to each of those in the description below. I'll also leave the link to a very interesting video. I was planning on doing a full episode on it, but I decided against it. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think of the video. And in this video, you will see the Jamaican delegation, not the Jamaican players, but the Jamaican delegation, all swarmed around Lionel Messi for selfies, to get their jerseys signed. And it even appeared as if one of the members of the delegation was trying to get Lionel Messi's shirt. I'm curious to hear what are your thoughts on that. But I found it quite intriguing, interesting, that the delegation, they were putting far more effort into getting close and to get pictures with Lionel Messi than the actual players. I haven't seen this before, so pardon me. And this is the subjective part of the show, because this is my opinion. I don't like the look of it. I didn't like the look of it, and the video is making its rounds. Again, as I said, I'll leave it in the description. I'll leave a link to the video so you guys can see it as well. And I'm sure you may have seen it. It's all over the Jamaica Observer. I think that was one of the videos that the Jamaica Observer posted on their website last evening after the game. But let's hear what you guys have to say on that. Also, the list that was published, that stated that, okay, these are the members of the delegation that will be traveling. Quite frankly, that was a smokescreen, because far more than those who were on the list were in attendance. And again, I don't know the reason behind that. And if you want to hear the full details, you can check out Ryan LFC later on this evening, as he will be sharing his thoughts on that. All right, so we have Andrés from FM La Metro down there in Argentina, and both of us will be doing your player rating for today. And Andres is from Argentina. He will be the one rating the Argentine players. All right, so welcome, Andres. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Thank you for the invitations.
All right, the pleasure is mine. Now, how we'll go about this one? I'll give the ratings for the Jamaican team, and then I'll allow you the opportunity to rate the Argentine players. I'm pretty sure you were impressed by the performance that you saw last evening, especially if you're an Argentina fan. You will be extremely happy with what you saw, and I'm sure you're confident going into the World Cup. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. We are very excited about the World Cup here. Obviously, in Qatar, in Argentina, they are very fans of Messi, obviously. But most of Argentinian question Messi, because we need to won the World Cup, because they compare with Maradona, and it's the same the same player thing. Oh, Maradona, Messi, Maradona. Much people around the world don't understand the Argentina want discuss who is the best, right? But we need the Messi won the World Cup, and like you say, we are very excited.
All right. So if, say for instance, and before I even get into the player rating, I just want to get this out. If Messi does not win this World Cup, is it safe to say he will be effectively removed from the argument of GOAT?
Yeah, absolutely. I think if Messi won the World Cup, the no discussion at all. This we just maybe want to say that it's better than Maradona because Maradona never won a Olympic game, right? So if Messi won the World Cup, obviously much of people of Argentina thinks that we're gonna be the best in the history of our country.
Okay, all right. So there you have it, folks. It's not my views. It's the views from a journalist all the way down there in Argentina. So I don't want folks to be attacking me saying I have an agenda against Lionel Messi. All right, so I'll get to the player ratings now. Again, this will be one of the shorter episodes. You guys know how the midday episodes are. We try to keep them 10 to 15 minutes just to get everything in. All right, so the Jamaican lineup was Andre Blake. We had Amari Bell, Damian Lowe, Adrian Mariappa. We had Javane Brown, Ravel Morrison, DJ. We have Bobby Reed, Leon Bailey, Shamar Nicholson, and Mikel Antonio. Now, I think the ratings are as follows. I think the most highly rated Jamaican player last night was Amari Bell. I think he held his own throughout the entirety of the game, playing in that left back position. I know the position is there to be had, and it was, and I've said this before, it was an audition for him. And I think if you were sitting in that chair as one of the judges, you would be impressed. So Amari Bell, I think he's the top rated Jamaican player. I'd give him 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 because as a defender, you don't keep a clean sheet. You concede 3 goals. It's impossible for me to give him 9 or 10 out of 10. All right. So as a defender, your job is to prevent goals, and I know we can't put him at fault for any of the goals, but in the grand scheme of things, I think he did extremely well considering the circumstances. So 7.5 for Amari Bell. I think Damian Lowe, 5.5. Adrian Mariappa, 5.5 as well. Javane Brown, I'll give him 5. Andre Blake, I'll give him 6. And the reason I'm giving Andre Blake 6 is because we know the quality goalkeeper he is. We know that on his day, he's virtually unbeatable. And last night, I think he conceded a couple of goals that he would not be satisfied with. And I hear folks saying, oh, that free kick was unstoppable. I disagree. I think the wall was set on the was this the left side? The wall was set on the left side. If you're a goalkeeper, you understand how this is. You put the wall on the side that you think is closest to the ball. He set the wall on the left side. He placed himself further to the right of the wall, and yet the ball passed him on the right. Now, this is not Andre Blake being in the center of the goal. He's closest to the right side, and I think the best argument I'd basically accept is an argument that says he was shadowed. Probably the Argentine players who ran across his line of sight, they probably impeded his vision. But don't tell me that is unstoppable. All right. So I think he would have been kicking himself for that one, and the second goal as well. That one basically went through him. So Andre Blake, I'm gonna give him a 6, but this is only because of the quality goalkeeper he is. By his standards, he'd expect to be stopping those. Ravel Morrison, him and DJ, I think Ravel was missing for most of the game. I'll give him maybe 5. DJ, I'll give 5.5. He showed a bit of energy, especially in the second half. He was trying to make things happen. He was trying to inject a little bit of pace in the midfield as well. Bobby Reed, his ball retention was incredible, and I'll give him 6 as well. Leon Bailey, I'll give him 6. Better yet, I'll give Leon Bailey 5.5. And we're giving Leon Bailey 5.5 because, again, expectations and the quality player he is. We know that he can give us far more. And I said in my build up to this one that Leon Bailey can be for Jamaica what Lionel Messi is for Argentina. He has a lot of talent. He has a lot of potential as well. And we need to see him applying that talent and that potential on a more consistent basis. So Leon Bailey, 5.5. Mikel Antonio, I'm going to give him 6. And Shamar Nicholson, I think he was Jamaica's worst player on the night. I'm going to give Shamar Nicholson 4.5. Again, for large portions of the game, I couldn't tell if Shamar Nicholson was still playing. I had to be double checking the lineup and the players who were actually on the field of play. I think Mikel Antonio, he uses strength. He tried to get the team further up the pitch most times, which is good to see. Sometimes he held on to the ball too long, for my liking, especially in a game where Argentina was dominating possession. I think Argentina had 66% possession. Jamaica had 33%. So in a game where we're barely touching the ball, you want to ensure that we retain it a little bit better. And that's what we didn't see from Shamar Nicholson. I think the balls were bouncing off him like he was a concrete wall. And again, he needs to work on that aspect of his game. But those are my thoughts. I'm curious to hear what you, the viewers, have to say down in the comment section. I'll pass it over to Andres now. I'm pretty sure he has better ratings than I do, because, quite frankly, you heard it there. Jamaica's top rated player, I gave him what, 7.5, 7, and the lowest rated player got a 4.5. So Andres, what are your ratings for the Argentine players, and the rationale behind it?
Okay, let's start with Emiliano Martinez, the goalkeeper. I think it's a 6 point. And why the 6 point? He hasn't so much action on the ball, and he was very very short when they want to interview in the player. I think it's back to the goalkeeper. It was very nice. Let's go with Gonzalo Montiel. Gonzalo Montiel 5.5 points because he have many chance to do something better in the game of Argentina, and it was difficult to then adapt in the game. So we see someone who was very very slow against Jamaica, and I think 5.5. I think it's good point for them. Let's go to the Christian Romero, 6 points. He was great. He was excellent defender, and he received many fouls on the half on the field. But it was nice. It was nice. He marked, like we say in Spanish, the un suceso. This means someone who broke in a main on the stadium. So it was great. Nicolas Otamendi, solid like a rock, an excellent defender. He had quite a few chances in Jamaica, but it was great. He was a guarantee to the defender of Argentina, 6.5. Let's go with Nicolas Tagliafico, 7 points. A good match against Honduras also, was correct in the mark, but most of the journalists of Argentina say he lost many chances to match goal in the few opportunities. So I think 7 is so much. Alex McAllister. Remember, the Alex McAllister is not the main player, but he showed he offered the opportunity. He used the opportunity. 6 points. It was very good on the right, and also we can see in the left. But we show something good players, a good marks. He joined to Messi and company, so great to the Alexi McAllister. Now we are going to talk about Guido Rodriguez. In the beginning, he started a lot, but according to the 90 minutes, just disappeared. He missed a long goal in the second time. He was the first of the player substitution. Guido Rodriguez, 5.5 points of the match. Giovanni Lo Celso knew it was a generated of the all the teams like do Maradona in all time. He generated many plays in the way without Messi. Remember the first time we don't have Messi on the team, so I think he took a good place. He was near to make goals. He also was near. He combined an excellent position especially in the second goal with Lionel Messi. Angel Di Maria, 5.5. It started opening for the rights. He complicated, he moved faster, but he didn't have the pressure of the other matches. So 5.5 is fine for them. What about Lautaro Martinez? This time he cannot make any goal, but he helped to Julian Alvarez, so he had a good chance in the second half time. 6.5 to Lautaro Martinez. He made a good matches, and he also helped to the other new guys to be in a escaloneta. We call the escaloneta to Argentina team. Julian Alvarez, yes, he had the exam and he passed the exam because he worked very well. He got the first goal and he take all the opportunity he have. 7.5 to Julian Alvarez, other new guy to the Argentina national team. Let's talk about Lionel Messi. Of course, 9 point. Why 9 point? Because he started playing in the second half. What can I say? Excellent goal. First move on time, and also he give more faster to Argentina team. More than we see slowly Argentina in the first time, faster in the second time of the match. Enzo Fernandez, he came into 10 minutes the second time. He replaced Guido Rodriguez. He played very well, 6 points from Enzo Fernandez, a player of Benfica. Rodrigo De Paul, the partner of Messi all the time, 6 points. He played well. He started in the second half. He passed the exam. Lisandro Martinez, a new scam, a new idea of Lionel Scaloni. I think we can take it like 7 also because he take all the opportunities he has, and we can say he adapted the new game of Scaloni. Joaquin Correa, just we can say only a few minutes on the player, no chance of a goal, and most of the journalists in Argentina, they saw it out of the World Cup because we don't understand what kind of game can I do Joaquin Correa in Argentina. Sometimes faster and sometimes very slow, and slow to the game of the Argentina. What about Nahuel Molina? In the place of Montiel in second time, and also was number 5, very open. Something we surprised because Argentina obviously played with the number 5 in the close, and they are not opening. So thus we have the rate of the 11 player. But let's talk about Lionel Scaloni. Then in the website ole.com.ar they say he take a good opportunity to use the Argentine team without Messi. That's we need to see without Messi, and he passed the exam with 7 points. And then also the combination with Lautaro Martinez and Julian Alvarez was an excellent idea. Now we are going to 35 matches without losing. We'll see what happened in 11th of November, the match against Emirates. We can see what happened, but we can see the rates. We are satisfied in Argentina because we saw the first time of Argentina without Messi. We need see a team without Messi, and I think it was an excellent game from Argentina. Let me say something about Andrew Blake. Most of the Argentinian journalism, they think it was a very good goalkeeper. He have 2 goals that he wasn't to fall. So I think we see the Andrew Blake is no. Someone you know in Argentina is Leon Bailey, overrated. So we see a excellent match in between Argentina and Jamaica.
All right, thank you so very much, Andres. And again, folks, you've heard it from the man himself. I think I'll give Jaime Hallgrimson a 7 as well. It was his first game in charge after 2 training sessions with the Reggae Boys. He made in-game tactical changes, and they showed. I think midway the second half, he relayed instructions to the team, and instantly we saw differences, and that's what we like to see. We like managers with tactical nous, and he showed that he's capable of doing it. Let's see what the game against Cameroon has for us. That one is just about 2 months away, just under 2 months away, on the 9th of November, as confirmed by the president of the Jamaica Football Federation, Mike Ricketts, yesterday. So viewers and subscribers, remember, smash the like button. We're curious to hear what are your views, what are your player ratings. Leave those down in the comment section as well. And remember, we'll be leaving the link to that video that we spoke about at the top of the show for your feedback as well. Andres, thank you so very much for joining us. Shout out to the entire La Metro radio station down there in Argentina. Halftime TV here saying peace out. Have a wonderful day, everyone. All right. Bye bye.
It was a pleasure.